kind of sore. Bring back the monkey background. Hold up. There it is. My dog on the couch. How are my teeth looking? Hey, you know, they're pretty good. Pretty good. For no braces, pretty good. I like them. This is a picture I got of the clock tower at A&M. Just zoomed in a little bit. Let me see. Here's a sunset picture. All right, anyways, it's kind of a cool feature, being able to do the background like this. Okay. How y'all doing today, chat? How are y'all doing? Wow. Got the train going through. Hold up. For y'all. Oh. What do y'all think about my spitting skills? Let me make sure I got all my settings correct on here. Let's see. If you're in the chat, feel free to say hi. We're just chilling. We're just chilling. Here, let me change my background a little bit. I like that background. What do y'all think about my ball palming skills? What do y'all think? Get in there. Get in there. Oh, my hamstrings are tight. I hit legs yesterday. YouTuber TikTok, what's going on? What's going on? I appreciate you tuning in. I'm just kind of chilling, spinning the ball, just doing a short little live. I'm trying to do lives every day, so yeah. Maybe if we get enough people in, we could do like a book it or something. But yeah, that's basically what the vibe is. What time for the live every day? Probably around this time. Probably around. I appreciate you for asking. Yeah, I'm just trying to get closer to my audience. If y'all got any questions, I'm happy to answer. And if not, we can just chill together, spin the ball, you know? Got you. Maybe this will be entertaining for a little bit. Oops. Got it. Alright, I'm gonna change the background back to just normal. Alright, there we go. And put the ball up. Oh, how y'all doing today, folks? Not sure if y'all have seen any videos, but I have been trying to post. I'm doing kind of a mix-up of content. Some where it's like all mine, and others where I cut it. YouTube offers a feature where you can have the first 5 seconds be someone else's video, and then you can give your thoughts after that. So that's what I've also been doing. So yeah, how y'all doing today in chat? How y'all doing? Ooh. I've got a math exam in 2 days. So if y'all want to study for that with me, feel free. I'm honestly not feeling too bad about it. Good, I appreciate you. Hey, my iPad updated to the new iOS on its own. That's nice. But yeah, not feeling too bad about the math test. So yeah, I'm just going through my quizzes right here. If y'all don't know, I'm in college, so it's a step up from high school, but it's honestly not that bad. If you're not in college yet, to be honest, I wouldn't really worry about it that much. But I will say your grade is going to reflect your effort more in college than in high school, I would say. Just because in high school you can kind of get away with, you know, not putting in your full effort on a lot of assignments and still getting A's. But in college, Honestly, you can do that on assignments, but I don't know. On tests, nah. You actually have to study for tests. Or at least I do. Or we'll say some of the tests have come naturally. So, maybe there's someone who it'll come naturally for everything. So maybe you won't have to study. What do I know? But it is a step up. So if you're struggling in high school, just know you will have to put in a little more effort. But to be honest, you'll probably have more time too. In high school, it's easy to get into a lot of extracurriculars that take up most of your day. I have a lot more time in college, to be honest. Which also makes me feel worse when I do worse on tests, because I'm like, well, I had more time to study, but I just didn't prioritize it. That's on me. All right, I'm going to run through this quiz real quick. See if I can get 100 on it. Yeah, I'm going to be real, guys. I did not pass my recent accounting exam. Sucks, but I'm going to just have to try to make it up on this next exam. I honestly thought I knew the material better than I did, but I don't know. I've got a steep learning curve, and like accounting was all new material. So I was just, I guess, not at the right point on that curve yet. It is what it is. It'll probably be my first B, but it's all right. Hey, I appreciate y'all for the hearts in the chat. I appreciate y'all. All right, let's go through this quiz real quick. See how I can do on it. If y'all want to take a look at the practice problem, happy to show y'all. Two airplanes are flying in the air at the same height. Airplane A is flying east at 200 miles an hour. Airplane B is flying north at 250 miles an hour. They're both headed to the same airport, which is located 40 miles east of airplane A and 30 miles north of airplane B. At what rate is the distance between the airplanes changing? All right, so if you've never gotten to that level in math, that sounds way more complicated than it is. And I will say, what I've seen in college, the thing that messes me up the most is on tests when they'll have these huge run-on sentences and ask the question. So sometimes you just gotta sit down, focus up, break the sentence into chunks, and it becomes way easier. So basically, if y'all wanna see my thought process for this question. All right, so airplane A is flying east at 200 miles an hour. Airplane B is flying north at 250 miles an hour. So we can just go ahead and write that down. There. So we would say the derivative of A with respect to t is, let's see, well, actually first we got to find where their location is to make sure if it's positive or negative. They are both headed to the same airport. All right, so we can just go ahead and map this out here. So they are each going here. Airplane A, let's see. They're both headed to the same airport. Trucks off-road outlaw, what's going on? I'm pretty good. I'm sorry if you're just hopping in. I'm going through this math practice quiz. I'm kind of just talking out loud, so if y'all want to hear my thought process. But yeah. So it's 40 miles east of airplane A and 30 miles north of airplane B. Okay. So that means A is right here because it's 40 miles east. Wait. That would be west. My bad. Airplane A is going to be right here, and it's 40 miles east. Airplane B is going to be right here because it's 30 miles north. Now, if y'all notice, you can make a triangle with these points. So we know this length, it tells us, is 40. And this right here is 30. So this is kind of an easy 3, 4, 5 Pythagorean triple. If y'all don't know, a squared plus b squared equals c squared. So 40 squared, 1600, plus 30 squared, 900, equals 2500, and then the square root of that is 50. And this is an easy one to memorize because you can just do 3, 4, 5. All right. So now we've got all our lengths. And we know, by the way, for this problem specifically, we're going to have to write out our formula because we want the speed at which they are increasing or decreasing. A squared plus b squared equals c squared. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, then what is the linear function? The linear function? Well, here we're finding the instantaneous rate of change, which is derivative, which would be the slope of the tangent line. All right, so we've got dA, which is, so this is just the speed of airplane A, and it's flying east at 200 miles an hour. So we know this is it's actually negative 200 because it's getting closer. We know dB over dt equals negative 250 miles an hour. Let's see. And then we want to find dc over dt. Okay. So now to find that, we'll take our equation right here. Right here. And we'll go down. And we'll take the derivative of it. So if y'all don't know derivative, you can start out with the power rule. So you bring that 2 down in front of the a. It becomes 2a plus 2b equals 2c. And now, since we took the a, b, and c, with respect to t, we want to put dA over dt, dB over dt, and dC over dt. All right? Let me just put this here, and then if y'all have any questions, I'd be happy to teach y'all. All right. Then we can simplify. We can divide everything by 2. So you've got A dA over dt plus B dB over dt equals C dC over dt. All right. And we already have all our values except for dC over dt, meaning we can solve for dC over dt. So we can just plug those in. That gives us 40 times negative 200 plus 30 times negative 250 equals 50 dC over dt. Okay. That would give us negative 8,000 minus 7,500 equals 50 dC over dt. Let me just look at the key to make sure I haven't made a mistake along the way. Okay, I think we're good. And then we'll add those together, and that'll give us negative 15,500 equals 50 dC over dt. Then to find dC over dt, you can just divide both sides by 50. 15,500 divided by 50 gives us 310, which means the derivative of c with respect to time is negative 310 miles per hour. Let's check the key, and that is the answer. And since it's a negative number, we know that the distance between the objects is decreasing. Math is so easy. Hey, if you understand it, you understand it. Trucks Off-Road, if you don't mind me asking, what level of math are you in right now? Maybe you can teach me. Who knows? It's not like I'm in a super high level of math. I'm in college, but there's levels to it. I mean, there's engineering math, which is the same topic that I'm going over. It's just more complicated problems. And then there are steps above that, differential equations. There's Calc 2. I think there's Calc 3. There's, what is it? Thermomechanics. Yeah. End of 12th? Nice. So are you in calculus? Are you taking calculus? All right, so we got number 1 right. That's good. Hey, I appreciate y'all for liking the stream, by the way. All right, so now we want to find the critical values of x to the 4th times e to the 5x. Yeah, okay, nice. Sweet. Okay, so first off, for finding critical values, you want to find your partition numbers. So your partition numbers are where the derivative of your function equals 0 or where they don't exist. Let me just make sure I'm telling you all right on that. Yeah, okay. So, for this problem, it only gives us the f function. So we want to find f prime. So, when you've got a number, or what is it? A term times a term, let's just say. You need, am I the only one here? I don't know, it says there are 3. There was someone else talking earlier. But I do appreciate you for being here. But anyways, you'll want to do something called the product rule, which is the first term, x to the 4th, times the derivative of the second term. So e to the 5x, the derivative of that is going to be e to the 5x times the derivative of the exponent. So usually, or a lot of the time, you'll see e to the x, and the derivative of x is 1. But here, it's 5x, so the derivative is 5. So the first term, x to the 4th, times the derivative of the second term is going to be 5e to the 5x. Then we're going to add the derivative, or we can just do the second term, e to the 5x, times the derivative of the first term, x to the 4th. How long have you been in college? This is my second semester. So I'm about to finish up my first year. Unless you want to count community college hours that I took in high school. I took some dual credit my junior and senior year. So yeah. All right, so second term times derivative of the first. The derivative of x to the 4th, you bring that 4 down, it becomes 4x, and then you have to subtract 1 from the exponent. So it becomes 4x to the 3rd. So it was x to the 4th, now it's 4x to the 3rd. So times 4x to the 3rd. Okay? Now we've got that. So now we have 5 e to the 5x, x to the 4th, plus 4x, e to the 5x times 4x cubed. 64? Cool. All right, so now we can factor out our e to the x. Since all the terms have them. So that gives us, let's see here. e to the 5x. So that'll give us 5x to the 4th plus 4x cubed. Okay? So, hopefully y'all can read that. So, remember the question is asking for the critical values. So here we have found the derivative of our function. So 20 plus 64 plus e to the x. Here, if you want to look at the problem, I can just show you. There it is. This is what I've got so far. Okay, so now we found the derivative of our function, which is helpful. And also, we should have found the domain in the original function. But there were no restrictions on the domain because there's not a number you can plug in to x to the 4th times e to the 5x to make it an imaginary or non-existing number. And I know that because x to the 4th, there's nothing there. I mean, it's not a root, so you're all good. And then e to the 5x, you could plug in any number as well. So the domain is all real numbers. Let me just go ahead and write that. So negative infinity to infinity. So now we want to know where this equals 0 and where it does not exist, the f prime function. So we can do this is equal to 0. So now we know that e to the 5x equals 0. But if y'all didn't know, e is equal to like 2.718, something like that. Let me just double check on that. .718 and some change. What is in that window? Don't know what you're talking about. Hopefully nothing. I don't know what was in the window. But anyways, so e is a constant number. So e to the 5x, there's nothing you can plug in to make it 0. So e to the 5x equaling 0, that will never happen. So we can just cross that out. So now we know that 5x to the 4th plus 4x cubed can equal 0 as well. So now we can factor out. We can factor out our x cubed. That gives us 5x plus 4 equals 0. Now we know that x cubed equals 0, which means that x itself equals 0. And 5x plus 4 equals 0. So that means 5x equals negative 4, because you've got to subtract the 4 and put it on the other side. And then you can divide both sides by 5. That gives you x equals negative 4/5. And that should be our answer. X equals negative 4/5, and x equals 0. Let's see if I got it right. And we got it right. All right. God is good. God is good. All right, so those are the first two problems. They were a little more time consuming just because I was talking out loud, thinking through them. But yeah, pretty good stuff. So let me just go through the rubric, make sure I got everything. I got the f prime attempt. Looks like I got the f prime correct. I got the greatest common factor correct, I believe. I think. Yo, Eric, 1, 2, 3. I'm going good. I'm going good. How you doing? It's been a while. It's been a while, man. I'm glad to see you. Yes, God is great indeed. Trucks Off-Road Outlaw. I like that name, by the way. Let's see. Did I get the factor right? I should have. Sometimes he'll do the problems differently than me. pretty sure. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I just crossed out the e to the 5x early. Okay. So it looks like we got it all right. Hey, no problem, Trucks Off-Road. Okay. Let me move on to the multiple choice problems. Okay. Doing good. I love your channel, mate. Your post brings positivity to my day, man. Keep it up. Hey, I'm so glad to hear that, Eric. I'm so glad. Thank you. Thank you for saying that. I'm trying my best. Skelly, what's good? Hey, what's good? I'm doing pretty well. Hope you are too. Just thought I'd get on the live, talk to the viewers. I'm studying for math as well, so it kind of keeps me stimulated. All right, so let f of x equal the square root of x times the natural log of x. Find where f of x is decreasing. Okay. Congrats on 17K. I've been subbed since 5K. Hey, thank you. I appreciate you. Appreciate you indeed. I'll try to keep making better and better content. I think I will be able to keep posting consistently. You've helped me so much in my class. Hey, I'm glad I could help. Maybe I should start a math channel too, right? All right, so we want to find where f of x is decreasing. If y'all didn't know, where the function f of x is decreasing, that's where f prime of x will be negative. So f prime is the slope of the tangent. So where your original function is decreasing, that means your slope is negative, right? Because when you're decreasing your slope, that means the slope is negative. You have to have a negative slope to decrease. That's all the derivative is, basically. How are you today? I'm doing great, Skelly. Doing great. I'm glad I could hop on the live and talk to y'all. And honestly, talking through this math has helped me a lot, too. So, hopefully, I can help you out with math if y'all want to learn this. I assume most people don't. I probably wouldn't if I didn't have to take exams on it. Who knows? Maybe I would. But hopefully I can entertain y'all. If not, I'm going to guess -12. Here, I'll give y'all the answer choices if y'all want to make a guess. I'm on question 3 right now. So you got A, B, C, and D. Take a screenshot if y'all want to solve it yourself. And if not, I'll try to talk through it. And hopefully I can solve it, because I've got an exam in 2 days on this. All right, so like I said, where your original function is decreasing, that means the slope is negative. So we can just take the derivative using the product rule and find where it's less than 0. Negative. Easy. When you say it like that, it's simple. So let's go ahead and rewrite the function, because the square root of x is just x to the 1/2. Okay. Times the natural log of x. All right, so let's see if I can do this derivative properly. All right, so we got to guess C. I'm going to guess B. Who knows? All right. So first, x to the 1/2 times the derivative of the second. All right. Derivative of the natural log of x should just be 1/x. So x to the 1/2 times 1/x. Then plus the second, which is natural log of x, second term, times the derivative of the first, which is 1/2 x to the -1/2. All right. So that's x to the 1/2 times x to the -1, which is just x to the -1/2. Then we can add in the natural log of x times 1/2 x to the negative 1/2. All right. Fortunately for us, here, let me just go through and make sure I'm doing this right so I'm not leading you astray. Okay, well, looks like I am. All right, so looks like, let's see, hold on. Next to the 1/2 of, yep. Do you play Fortnite? Yes, I do. I do. Not recently, unfortunately, but because I don't have my PC at college. But yes, I do. I like Fortnite. Used to be pretty good at it, actually, if I do say so myself. Okay. I'm looking at the key right now. I'm not sure if I'm doing this right. I gotta think. Did you play Minecraft? Yes. I love Minecraft. I've kind of gotten away from it in the recent years, but it's a great game. Great game. What games do y'all like? Mini? I got you, I got you. Oh, kind of tired. I'm not sure where to go from here. What college classes do you take? I'm taking political science, math, accounting, and geology. So far, geology and political science have been the easier classes. Math has been a little harder, and accounting has been the biggest struggle for me, I would say. So yeah. Pray for me on accounting. Do you go to Harvard? No, I go to Texas A&M. Maybe I should transfer to Harvard. What y'all think? Nah, I went to A&M because it's close-ish to my family. I didn't really want to go somewhere far away. Harvard would be really far away. That's nice. You have a great future mate working hard. Get you in a great place. I appreciate you, Eric. I appreciate you. I'm trying. Maybe YouTube can work out and I'll be able to move somewhere and just do YouTube instead of having to study accounting. But we'll see. I'm definitely grateful to be able to study accounting, even if I'm not the biggest fan of accounting. Still a blessing. So I appreciate that message. Appreciate you. All right, so this. How did he rewrite it like that? Makes no sense. Oh. Do you watch Invincible? No, I don't. Owen and Brody, good to see you. Good to see you. You live Corpus? Nah, I live in College Station. Corpus would be a cool place to live, but maybe in the future I'll go to Corpus. But yeah, pop out at 1 a.m. Hey, sub Clay Compton, how you doing? Let's see. Not many people can reach what you have today if you ever feel down. Know that it helps me a lot. For sure, Eric, for sure. I appreciate those kind words. You're absolutely right. It can be a lot of stress, but it's good to have the opportunity. Sure. I live in Corpus. Hey, how's that going? You get to go to the beach a lot? Oh, that'd be sweet. Unless it distracts you, then maybe not as sweet, but it would still be cool. Yeah, I'm curious. Nice, nice. What's the beach like down there? Let's see here. Alejandro Felipe is here. Hey, what's going on? What's going on, Alejandro? The sand is itchy? Interesting. Wonder why that is. I mean, I know it gets everywhere. Like every time I've been to the beach, you'll know. What college grade you in? I'm just a freshman. I'm a freshman here at A&M. Yeah, that sand will get everywhere. Somehow. It just knows. Got you. What's the question you're working on? I got you. Hopefully you can. It's number 3. Long time since I've been in your streams. Hey, honestly, I haven't been streaming much, so glad you could make this one. Yeah. So basically, we got to find the derivative. I did that. And then just the way he simplified it, I'm trying to figure out where he got there. If you want to see my work so far, this is what I've got. Where's my Lambo? Hey. Let's see, who... That's Slugnarp. Slugnarp won the Lambo. That's going to be a long time before I can get him the Lambo, man. But if the channel earns it, the channel earns it. Don't think I'll forget. I'm joking. Hey, it's all good. It's all good. What'd you get for the derivative? I can show you real quick. Let's see here. This is what I got. Oh, got the train. So that's the derivative, I think. Pretty sure. Or same thing as 1 over... Okay. 1 over the square root of x. What's the time in your area? Sorry for the train. It's 8:18. Yeah. 8:18 for me. So... I don't know. I think it's because the conductor can sound the horn however he wants, so he'll just change up the beat of the horn sometimes. It's kind of funny. Can get annoying, but kind of funny. Plus natural log of x times 1/2 x to negative 1/2. Oh, that might be how we got there. 1 over the square root of x plus natural log of x same here, 819. Got you. Times, so that'd be 1 over 2 square root of x. Okay, that's how we got there. But then, Wait, where are you from? I'm from Alabama. But I moved to Texas a few years ago. You're from California? Sweet. Where are you from, Eric? And how's California treating you, Alejandro? Nice, I'm from Minnesota. Sweet. You use Discord? Yeah. Okay, I'm a 5th grader. Hey, it's all good. It's all good. As long as you like it. Hopefully, California's treating you well. And hopefully Minnesota has been treating you as well. Well as well. So I'm trying to figure out. Still don't know. So I got 1 over the square root of x plus the natural log of 1 over 2 times the square root of x. Oh, which would be natural log. Oh no, I might just have to redo it and hope I do it correctly. I think I'll just do that. Okay. 1/2 x. Whoa. X to the 1/2 times natural log of x. I've always been into math, but I haven't seen a problem like that yet. Hey, it's all good, Eric. It's all good. Too young, I guess. Hey, no problem. Yeah, just keep at it. If you enjoy math, definitely that is a great hobby to study. It'll help you in college, I would guess, anyways. I mean, I guess there are some majors where you wouldn't use it a whole lot, but I would think it would help you. You can read up on like calculus books. I read up on algebra like 7th grade. And that helped me actually, even in college, because I knew about matrices before we even went over them. So just things like that will help you. All right. So first times the derivative of the second. All right, so x to the 1/2 times 1 over x. Okay, easy enough. Plus, so first times derivative of second. Plus second, natural log of x, times derivative of the first, which is 1/2 x to the negative 1/2. My goal is to be an engineer. Hey, that's a great major. I hope it'll work out for you. Which type of engineering do you want to go into? You want to be a boxer? Sweet. That'd be cool. All right, so x to the 1/2 times 1 over x. Okay. So that's just the square root of x over x, which is what he got. All right, cool. Plus, are you famous? Nah. I wouldn't say so. I don't even know if I want to be famous. We'll see. Whatever God's plan is. All right. So 1 over. Aerospace, aeronautical. Nice. Hey, I think you can do it, Eric. I think you can do it. I wish you good luck with that. I just don't understand some of this. Again, I wish you would play Roblox. It does sound fun. Good luck, Eric. Yes, sir. All right, I'm gonna just have to figure this out later. My mom's texting me right now, so I'm gonna have to let y'all off stream. I really do appreciate everyone who showed up and talked with me on the stream. God bless. I would recommend reading a chapter of your Bibles tonight. I'll try to be streaming tomorrow night around the same time. I will have a math exam Thursday. I should have time to stream then. Have you ever cut your finger? This finger's kind of messed up. Probably cut it, yeah. But anyways, God bless. Peace out. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Good night.